Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we are again in this 2013 Mercedes Vito, in front of this Vito. I hope it is the last things that I want to tackle before this friend can drive out of this service area, because for those that have been watching my video, you know that I have been doing like 10 videos on this friend already. Like, you know, there are many things that I did, and then this is the last thing that I hope I can solve, because it is such a warm summer, right? So there's one thing that I tried to get it to work. It was the AC. So you see, like, the situation right now is like this guy is dangling here because I noticed there was a leak on this hose or this pipe, whatever connector. And I think it's good to film a video like how I tackle this, because I have been struggling on this thing for a few days already. If you can, I don't know if you can see, or you probably cannot, it's very hard to film, but like here, right, this is all wet at the moment. So it is because this guy actually got leak, and it caused the problem when I try to do a pressure test, because I try to extract the vacuum, extract whatever moisture from the AC system, but then it just does not hold the pressure. So it was very struggle. So I have been never like isolate the issue I have to do with this guy here, which it got an O-ring that actually snapped like this. So I have been trying to use this O-ring, the size just does not fit. So and yeah, just now, like literally like 10 minutes before, I got this box here, which I very hope this guy will do the sealing, like, you know, basically like replace whatever this O-ring do. And yeah, I very much hope that, otherwise I have to order another ring, which take me another few days, which is not great. So I'm a little bit worried, because this guy is actually a little bit more thick, and this guy is a bit thin. So I don't know what else do I have here. Yeah, I don't think this guy will work. Anyway, I'll give it a try. You know, at least it should do better than this guy, I guess. Okay, so I got the ring fit. So you may wonder why it is like two ring, because I feel like one ring would be too loose. So I'm going to give a try, see if two rings will help in this case. I very much hope that it will. And yeah, you may wonder like how I can loosen this guy because it's actually got a screw lock behind here. So it's like you have to find your way to actually, like, if you can see here, there's this guy here, like got a hole to mount this hose, this tube, whatever. If this screw was not undone, then this guy will be locked in place, and then you can undo this guy. So yeah, this is how I did that. Took me a while. Right, I hope I can frame this better. So basically, like, the bracket that I'm talking about is this guy here. So because I undo the screw, right, so you can see it's allow it to turn, but otherwise this guy will be holding to the bracket over there, like under the what's this, the EGR cooler here, right? Under this EGR cooler there is like a screw mounting point for this bracket. So now I got it, put it back to where it was. I didn't mount the bracket yet, because I think, you know, for now I just want to test whether it works. So this hose is a bit dangling, but it should not be a big problem, because it's just, you know, I mean, not the best, but it's okay. Yeah, you see that all the wet, like, next to this area, right? Like basically like all the dye or oil coolant, I mean the reflection that I try to top up to the system got leak to all the way over there. So yeah, and so this is the kit that I used. Yeah, it's very hard to film, so I didn't film that, but anyway, like this is how I do the dye. I think this kit is good, but anyway, so what's next is I want to hook up this guy again to see if it can take the vacuum and then hold the pressure. That's what I want to try. So before we run the test, I think it's good to go through what I'm trying to test here, right? Explain the flow. It's not my first time using this kit. This is like a manifold gauge, measure the pressure on this low surface port and the high surface port, and then this is the pump, right? So it is run by electric, right? It depends, right? In my case, I guess I need to run this pump for like an hour. But for now, just for testing, I think it's just like a minute, and see how it goes, and see if it's actually hold the pressure. So so how to use this whole kit here, right? So this kit got few connection. One is this yellow going to the pump, right? Another is the blue here. So it's a low surface port. How it works is it has to connect to the low surface port here. By the way, it's not my first time doing this, so I guess I know better, although still like a lot of things to learn, but hopefully like it's not like the first time, which I don't know what I was doing. So now this guy is like we have a lever here, we just pull this guy, and then just once this lever is up, we can just push it, and then it should lock itself. Yes, like this. And before that, we should close, which is like per the description here, right? Is like turning this side, gonna close it, and then doing a reverse will open it. For now, we just close it because we don't want that to open. You cannot mess up this port. Basically, like they have a different size. So the low surface port and the high surface port got a different size. So there's no way that you can hook the low surface port to the high surface. I mean, this adapter to the high surface port. So yeah, a bit like safe of mind. I mean, a bit of peace of mind, I would say. Yes, and then this guy is a high surface port. I think again it's closed for now. So the same thing, right? Just pull it like this and push it. It should mount, yeah, and then it should be solid. So just close. For now, this guy is closed. I think I always forgot like which like turning which way will open it. I think it's like this guy is counterclockwise will open it, and then clockwise will close it. And also the way that I see it is like the distance here, where if it is open, the distance will a little bit longer. The gap here is a bit longer. So yeah, let me show you. Yeah, like this, right? So it's gonna be open, so you can see more thread is coming out this way. But anyway, so what I'm going to do is because it's all hooked up for the moment, what I want to test is I want to extract the moisture, extract the whatever inside by using this pump. And then like after that, if inside become like a vacuum condition, the pressure here should hold. So my understanding is that when we are doing the extraction, when I press the button here, like when the pump start, this needle, both needle here will go to that way, the -1. So basically like towards this -1. And then if I, well, given that if I open this gauges here, right, if I close it, then it should not back to 0. What it means is it hold the pressure. And if it doesn't, if it try to going back from -1 or -0.5, whatever, going to back to 0, we know that there's a leak. So in that case, I need to replace the O-ring, because the O-ring that I put in just does not work. So yeah, let's see. So if you can see, this needle is close to the -1 and this one as well. What it means is the pump is doing its best to extract whatever inside. At this point, if I lock this gauge, this pressure should not going back all the way to 0. This is what I understand. I hope it will hold. Let's see. Right, usually if you want to do a proper test, you want this to live in like for like 30 minutes, 60 minutes, because otherwise if the needle going back to the 0, it means that you have a minor leak. But for now, I think it's fine, because yeah, I mean previously it was like immediately going back to the 0 on both sides. So yeah, I think it's the new ring that I put in actually help. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let this pump to run for like 60 minutes to extract all the moisture whatever inside the AC system, and then I will do a regas, top it up, and then hopefully we'll have an icing cool air condition. Cool. So there's another thing that I want to show, because I have been replacing this condenser, right? And then I have all those leak previously happening, right? So I suspect there may not be sufficient oil inside, although like I top up like I think 30 of the actually, like, let me show you. I top up 30 mil of this guy, the UV dye, but then also like I top up another 30 mil here. So but I suspect they gonna be leak. I mean, like, look at those areas. So I guess, like, since I actually don't know what sort of oil, like how much oil inside, so I guess just for elaboration or like illustration purpose, I'm going to top up like, I don't know, like 20 mil. Like for sure, like, the best way would be to extract all this thing from the system and then like do a proper top up. But now I just don't know, because I lose all this, I suspect I lose all this, but anyway, and just for like video purpose, it's still good to show. So first of all, I have this Pag whatever oil for AC system, and then this is like a pressure pump, like whatever, like I forgot the name, but injector, I think it's injector. It can be used for this, but then also it should work on, I mean, based on the user manual, it says it support other system as well, but for me I just need this for the AC here. So this guy is a low surface port, so the way is like similar to this manifold gauge here, is just pull it like this and then push it and then using this pump to pump the thing in. Quite straightforward, I would say. So inside is like a negative pressure, so it's a bit difficult to pull it. Yeah, so you can see the UV dye that I insert previously. So not that much, just I guess 15 maybe. I honestly don't know how many oils still inside, but I mean, I don't want to overfill this guy as well. It's gonna cause a lot of pressure to the system if I overfill this guy. So next is push this thing over there. Oops. Yes, and then we can inject this thing. So basically, I found that I have to push this thing so that it open that gauge inside like this. So basically, like if you push it right, then it will extract that thing inside. I want to make a note here. This is actually something I noticed afterwards. So in case the AC system has something inside, for example, have some reflection, have some pressure inside, then the injection like this won't be that easy. That will require turning on the AC. The reason that I can actually insert this without turning on the AC was because the system actually hold a negative pressure at that moment. There's nothing inside, so when I hook something in, it actually got sucked into the system. So this is actually another day, the the next day morning, I left all this thing here like this. So what I did yesterday was that I left the pump open for like an hour so that it can extract all the moisture from the system, and then I closed all the like after an hour, right? So I can see the reading like this is it went from 0 to -1, I mean close to -1, same for this side as well. So and then at that point I closed this gauge. Like now if you can see it, this thread here is shorter because I closed it, so it's like, you know, I again I forgot like whether counterclockwise or yeah, I think I did it clockwise to close this gauge. So but anyway, like now it's closed, and then I was trying to, what I want to see is I want to wait for the whole night to see if this things holds the pressure remain like -1, and the result was that no, in the morning is I can see it's go back towards 0 for both of this. But yeah, like I don't know, like because for now I just want run the pump again for like 30 minutes and then do the same thing, like, you know, lock this thing in the position, and then I can see like this, it does hold the pressure for like 30 minutes or so. So I don't know, I think the system have some slow leak, and which is very hard to tackle because first of all, now I don't hear any noise coming from this area. Before that, before I replaced that O-ring, that broken O-ring, there was a very obvious hissing, like the air sound coming from this area. So I guess it was the O-ring causing that. But now it seems the system kind of hold itself, just not perfect. So would it be something under the dash? I don't know. So but anyway, in this system now I got this UV dye. I don't see a UV dye on this joint, like you see like these two joint, and then the other two I will need to pump some, I think I need to pump some refrigerant, open the aircon, and then see how it works. So and then like now, like, you know, in last minute or two while I'm doing this all this bullshitting, right? So I mean this needle didn't move anything and anywhere, so I take that as a good sign. At least it holds the pressure for a bit of time, just not sure how long. So yeah, for now I will just working, I mean I will just more leaning to top up some refrigerant and see how long this AC going to last. So before we jump over to do a regas, let's remove all these things here. Although I can still use this, but it's just, you know, a little bit complicated. And for more like easier illustration, I will be using this set of how to call it, like the regas gauge and also the kit. So yeah, so do a close because we want to close this guy before we move. Close or close. Or close as well. And then we don't use the high pressure side, so let's close this cap for now. And also this side, we need this side because this is how that regas happening. So before I actually start regassing, I do have a questions. I know that like all the guys tutorial was saying we need the engine to be running, we need the aircon to be running when we do a regas, when we do a top up. But one thing that I noticed was that if the AC was not on, I can still like hook up this guy, and then I can feel the reflection is going to like got sucked into the system, probably because of the vacuum in the system, because of the pressure, whatever happened there. So my question is, if that works, why we still need to like have the engine running when we do this top up? Like is it because it's going to make the circulation much better, much more even? Like I don't know. I have these questions that I don't understand. So I know there are a lot of knowledgeable person watching my video, so if you know, like let me know. Like I would very much want to understand how that actually works. So thank you very much. well, apparently I'm not a knowledgeable person, but then I learned by experience that if the system actually got some reflection inside, therefore some pressure inside, then the connector will not be that easy to be plugged into that surface port. So that's why we actually need to turn on the AC to allow the pressure to, I don't know, like circulate or whatever, like to help extract the stuff. But yeah, I guess it's the answer. In case it is not, please correct me. Before we actually start doing the regas, let's start the car, let's turn on the AC and see if we still hear any hissing noise. So I definitely hear a little bit of hissing noise, but I don't know. Like, it's not as loud as before, and I'm not sure if it is actually coming from the engine or like the aircon or whatever. So I think I will just try to top up a little bit and see if I can see any ultraviolet UV dye being exposed. So because the other can that I have been using was empty, so I think I should show how to connect this guy. So you can see this thingy, like if you turn it, the needle will come out. So oh sorry, I turned it in the wrong direction, but right, so well, hopefully you can see the needle is out, right, like this. So the way that it works is if you lock this thing in place and then keep turning this needle will actually make a hole, punch a hole here, and then allow the reflection to go through the whole holes here. And yeah, that's how it works. So the way that we connect is actually undo this pin so that it won't be in place, and then we connect to the can of reflection, and then after we hook up all this thing, then we can turn this on and allow the reflection to go through the system. So I don't have a temperature gauge here, but I can definitely feel there's like cold air coming out. And let me stop the vent for now first. So I think I actually top up to, I think a can and a half of this guy, and but then like earlier, I don't think I maintained the pressure higher than 25. Maybe I need more reflections. I don't know. Right now I need to observe the whole system for a bit and see how it behaves. So maybe I need to do another top up, but basically this is my journey on how I tackle this leak issue. Well, actually also, like, I have been using this ultraviolet light that trying to look into this area, and then I don't see a very obvious sign of leakage. So but right now it's still quite bright, right? So maybe I want to do the same in the dark, and I'm sorry I cannot film this very well, but yeah, this is like how you can regas the thing. And then well, I forgot to measure about the pressure here. So when doing the regas, the pressure should depends on the actual temperature on the atmosphere right now. So you want that to be somewhere between 25 and 45, like you said, it filled, right? So the actual numbers, it depends on the temperature. So say now if it is like 20 degrees right now, we will aiming for the pressure between like 40 to 45. There is actually like a temperature map that you can search in the internet, which I will I hope I can find some image and then like share in the video. But this is how you can tell the system is filled. So this video didn't finish. Guess what? It's because the leak still there. It was not as obvious as before, or at least I have the AC running for like a day or two until it's all leaking out. So but anyway, I know that it didn't finish. I still need some work, so this time I ordered this you know, from AliExpress. Is again because it's just expensive. Like when I go to say like eBay, like it's like £10 per ring. So now I got like 10 of this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to release the same thing over there, like in like what I did before, and then compare the ring size and then see if this actually do any better with this past number. Alright, so I got this O-ring removed. Apparently they are different size, right? I mean, it should be quite obvious, you know, hopefully, but I mean, if not, then I can just tell you it is different. So and I compare with the one that I snap, so they appears to be the same. So it's not sponsored, but in case you have run into similar issue, then this is the past number that you need. And right, so what I'm going to do is I need to fit this back together with this Pag Oil, so make sure it is sealed, and then do another one of moisture extraction, and then do another one of test. Hopefully this should work this time. So I think this time it should fit better. I think I just need to pull it back and then see if that's sealed any better, and I need to make sure the bracket is mounted. I also think that maybe if I secure that bracket over here, right, the one that mounting this guy, then there will not be so much of like wiggle room for this connection here, and then it will help secure that whatever that connection point here and reduce the chance of leaking. So yeah, last time I forgot to do that. So but anyway, yeah. Right, so I got this refitted. I got the bracket mounted in place. I guess that actually may be quite critical as well, because think about if that guy didn't hold these holes in place, that, you know, that connection could be like jumping up and down. That could lead to some leak, maybe. I don't know, like, you know, anyway, I just want a peace of mind. So although that position is a bit awkward, but anyway, I got the ins. I reconnect all these things. So what I need to do is just turn on this pump, extract the moisture for an hour, and like I think I will test it for like few hours, see if that actually hold the pressure. And yeah, I mean, hopefully it should work. So this is a bit disappointing because it seems I still have a leak. Well, after I did the so I got this right. I got this power off right now, but then like earlier, like when I got it power on, all the moisture got extracted, and then this white needles are actually very close to -1. The same here, very close to -1 for the high pressure. So this is low pressure, this is high pressure. And now I think it's after like what, 3 hours. Like actually, like after the first hour it's still okay, like, you know, but after the second hour it gradually like going back to the you know, somewhere between -1 and here, and then all the way going to here. So I guess like in another 4 or 5 hours it will go back to here. So now I need to go back to like what can I do to tackle this. So one thing that I should do is make sure the leak is not coming from here, because it's like coming like in the carbon. There's nothing I can do at this moment. So yeah, anyway, I will see if I can like make sure like there is no leak here first. So I don't know if it is this guy. So I don't know if it is the sensor here. So what I see is like you can see this green mark, right? So so yeah, I you know, it's very bright here, but you know, I'm trying to use the violet light to show it's better. Like I don't know, like maybe yes, maybe no. I just not sure. So I guess the best I can do maybe is see if I get another O-ring. No, I actually don't have a, I don't know what's the correct size of this guy, so I just, you know, see what can I do. But yeah, this is a 27 mil socket for this guy. I mean, you need a 27 mil to undo this, and yeah. So I don't know if I'm doing it right, to be honest, but yeah, I'm going to see if I fit a thicker one, get it in. Will it make any difference or make it any better? So this one is definitely thicker than you know, the one that I replaced previously. I think I should also mention how I undone this plug here. So basically, like this guy, so you can see I have the clip removed like this. I was using one of these two, like, you know, either this one or the other one. I don't have that, do I? Right, I think this one to remove the clip. So but it was quite hard to do it while the clip was there. So yeah, that's the only way how I did that. But yeah, I'm going to like see if I can fit this thing in, see if I can do another moisture extraction, see if it hold the pressure again. I mean, if not, then I know I should look into somewhere else. Alright, so I got the sensor. Well, it's very dark, I mean it's very hard to film, but like the sensor is here, right? So I didn't connect the plug. I removed the clip because I don't want to lose it. I will just keep it safe. And yeah, let's give it another try. And yeah, do an open. So now it's 2 o'clock, so let's let it run for an hour and then see if that hold the pressure this time. So this is what, 3 hours later, 3.5, or maybe 4.5. But anyway, like it is a little bit disappointing because I can see like it didn't go as fine as it was, but it's still like leaking like this. Like, because what I was expecting, what it should do was like this needle should remain like, I don't know, like somewhere here, like close to -1 as it should. Same here with this high pressure gauge. So yeah, disappointing. So yeah, I don't think I still have any leak in this area, although I need to validate that. But yeah, if it is not here, then it's gonna be inside the cabin, which it means it's like a cabin, like the dash out job. So basically, like I will need to undo this guy to chase whatever happened there. Like, oh, this is very disappointing. Yeah, but unfortunately it is what it is, and I don't feel like I should top up any refraction because I have been like leaking like this. So I don't know, I need to take a look and see what option I can. I very much don't want to buy an air compressor because it's very heavy and I don't have a garage, whatever, I don't know how that pronounced. But yeah, but it seems like I may need that too to diagnostics this further. Yeah, let me think about this. And but I mean, in case, I mean, I know a lot of smart people here like watching my video, so if you have any ideas, please let me know. I very much want to fix this AC here. I know that I can pay someone to do that, but like you know, it defeats the purpose of this channel. And also, like, I don't want to spend another hundreds or like thousands of pounds on this. So but yeah, anyway, good luck. I know that next week we got some heat wave, so take care, and see you in next video. Cheers.